So my name's Paul Diver. I've been part of the Kuriev experience, which involved the Diver family at 21 Kuriev and the Cook family on the other side of the road. And the very first part of that story involves David, and this is a story that he relayed to me, wandering across the road after they had moved in, wandering across the road with a fag in one hand, and in the other hand, back in the day, you could carry a set of cans of beer, and they had the plastic rings around the top. There were a couple of cans out of it, so there were 4 cans to carry. And it was his introduction to my father, Frank Diver, who had been in that property since 1976. So for those people from Kuriev who may remember back to the 1980s, my parents were there for the 70s and 80s before they moved. It was an important part of the Diver family life, and I think the Cook family life as well, because my brothers and sisters, of which there are 5 after me, all engaged with the Cook family over a period of time, and also my children, mine and Linda's children, Charmaine and Stacey, who managed to get lost with Andrew a few times.
That's a lot.
The environment of friendship, the environment of fun, the environment of families that relate to each other was really important during those years. And I just want to acknowledge David, I want to acknowledge Jenny and Andrew and Jackie in terms of the part that they played in our lives. The time goes back to knowledge of David, back to Leatham's. And Nigel over in the corner may make a comment about this, but it proves how small the world is, because Nigel was a leader at the University of Canterbury Students' Association, and in that guise was buying gadgets from David, because he was a man who had the ability to sell, and sell very well in that environment. Nigel subsequently ended up living in Kuriev, which has given me the opportunity to keep being connected to David and Jenny over the last few years. And what does David ask every time that I go there to visit? He asks about my brothers and sisters. He asks about family. Who's doing what? What's happening in their lives? Because he's genuinely interested to know and understand and to share the stories of family. And I think that's a mark of the man and a mark of how important family was to him in his life. So I'm going to leave it there and just want to acknowledge David for what he created in his life, and certainly what he created in the relationships that are important for our family as well.